Welcome to our new channel, Global Watch Age, where we inform, educate, and share the latest and/or current world events. In this channel, we honor discussions, diverse perspectives, and focus on global citizenship. The world we live in has always been interconnected, especially our modern age. It is a vast, unlimited network connected by more than our environment, climate, health, culture, and technology. In this channel, we are invested in diving deep into each one of these topics and engaging with viewers to build a community around the content we cover and offer. Comment with one global issue or category you care about the most. Let's start with our list. First, we have the environment, our planet's heartbeat. Currently in 2025, we are seeing extreme weather hitting hard, record heat waves in Europe, floods in South Asia, and wildfires across North America. Apparently, scientists are warning we are nearing a tipping point with carbon emissions still climbing despite global efforts. Although it's not all doom and gloom, renewable energy is surging with solar and wind, powering 30% of global energy and growing fast as per recent reports. In this category, we'll keep up with these shifts from climate impacts to green innovations, and I want your take. How's the environment hitting your corner of the world? Let's watch and act together. Next, we have climate. From floods, droughts, and melting polar ice caps, it affects us all. We're really into green initiatives, from reducing waste and alternative energy. How's climate change affecting your community? And what's one eco-friendly change you've made so far? Next, we have health. The world's response to COVID-19 kicked off early in 2020 when the WHO declared it a public health emergency, later a pandemic in March 11th. From countries scrambling with lockdowns, testing, and contact tracing, the WHO coordinated global data and guidance. Vaccines rolled out late 2020, a historic feat indeed, and nations leaned on past experiences to shape their strategies. From rapid vaccine development, tech advances, and global research, it all saved millions of lives, with the US and UK leading production. Early containment nailed quick action with aggressive testing and tracing, keeping cases low. Public health measures like lockdowns and masks, despite pushbacks, cut transmissions significantly. Data shows hundreds of lives saved, especially in early 2020, before vaccines had even developed. Daily briefings and data dashboards gave people a clear picture, helping guide personal and policy choices. Essentially, what flopped was slow coordination, poor alignment on travel bans, testing, and supply chains. Inequity in access, wealthy nations hoarded supplies, leaving low-income countries lagging, fueling inequity and new variants. Misinformation such as confusing messages and political spin, especially around masks and vaccines, bred distrust, fueling anti-health campaigns and undermining efforts. Health systems like underfunded systems buckled under ICU efforts and staff burnout, exposing weak infrastructure. Teamwork is essential. It was the backbone of what worked. Countries sharing data, scientists collaborating, and communities supporting each other. Without that, early containment wouldn't have happened and vaccines wouldn't have scaled. The mishaps happen when nations go solo. A united front is critical to tackle cross-border threats, pool resources, and rebuild trust. The WHO's role in linking governments, academia, and industry proved this though its clunky structure limited the impact thereof. Ongoing issues like vaccine hesitancy lingers. The push for equity and better messaging is urgent. Mental health after the pandemic is a crisis. Lockdowns, loss, and isolation spiked anxiety and depression. Worldwide health systems still haven't catch, caught up, or they are still catching up. Ongoing needs for counseling and community supports, especially in vulnerable groups like kids and frontline workers. Global cooperation is more vital than ever to avoid repeating the flops. What's your take on how your area handled it? Let me know in the comments down below. Next on our list is cultural exchange. From bridging divides in a divided world, exploring and sharing cultures builds bridges and breaks stereotypes. Share examples of cultural exchanges that work well. What's a tradition from your culture you'd love the world to learn and know about? Last, but definitely not least on the list, is technology. Is it connecting or dividing us? Technology is a double-edged sword. It shapes communities by enabling instant communication and access to information while amplifying polarization and misinformation. Instant messaging platforms allow real-time global communication, fostering closer ties across distances. Community building social media platforms enable niche communities to form around shared interests. AI-powered connection tools like translation algorithms break language barriers, enabling cross-cultural exchanges. AI-driven recommendations systems connect users to like-minded individuals through shared content, creating virtual tribes. Misinformation like false narratives spread rapidly eroding trust. This fractures communities by enriching opposing views. Echo chambers like social media echo chambers like social media algorithms designed to maximize engagement often trap users in filter bubbles, reinforcing their existing beliefs, which deepens ideological divides. AI risks AI generated deepfakes and automated bots amplifying misinformation, manipulating discourse, and sowing distrust. Social media trends like cancel culture and outrage driven content can vilify individuals, creating mob mentalities, while viral challenges often prioritize clout over substance, trivializing issues, alienating users seeking meaningful dialogue. The impact of technology is uniting, enabling global movements, climate activism, and amplifying marginalized voices. The tension is dividing the same platforms, fostering tribalism. Technology's speed amplifies outrage before facts can catch up. Technology is both uniting and dividing. It shrinks distances and enables collaboration, but divides us when unchecked. Algorithms and misinformation exploit human biases. The outcome depends on how we yield it. Prioritizing critical thinking and regulation can tip the scale toward unity, while passive consumption risks further division. That's it for today. Engage by liking the video or commenting down below. It really matters and makes a world of a difference. Thank you for your time and attention. Thanks and have a good one.